Welcome, everybody, to Athletically Speaking Wagon Wheel Sports College Football Show. And by God, after a summer of hate and misery and hell on earth from this heat, we've made it.
There's at least a silver lining. We're closer to cooler weather.
We are. The
This is the
fall
last,
season is almost upon us.
we're
Football is
gonna.
here.
It is. It is here. We're gonna have it, all the way up until January, February. So
That's right. Super Bowl's
we
February 14th this year, and that's the last day with no football. Up until that point, we have football all the way until January.
freaking stoked, man. I'm so
Weekly.
stoked.
Oh, it's the best time of year.
It really is. It's so beautiful. You're optimistic right now. Your
I
team's
am.
undefeated at the moment, and then shortly misery will follow. But we're not thinking about that right now.
Happiness is just sadness that hasn't happened yet. Just remember that.
This is facts. This is facts.
No, I'm so excited. Football season is here. Uh, I can't wait to put my hopes and dreams in the hands of 18 to 20 something year olds.
I know. I can't wait to perhaps put some parlays down just so I can immediately lose it.
I do have parlays down, so I need Oklahoma State to get over 6 wins. It has to happen.
We should, but I really feel like it's been so long without a conference win. Are we capable of ever again winning a conference game? I
You
don't know.
have to
I'm
be. You
kidding.
have to
I'm
be.
just
You'll
kidding. We
get
have to
there.
be. Yeah.
Oh, man. Today's episode is literally it's the big one. We got the preview, national champion, playoff, Heisman, all the picks. Then we're covering week 0. Like, we play football this Saturday on my TV set in Ireland.
That's right. I hate that, but
I do
it's
hate
fine.
that part. That it's whatever.
But it's
But
fine. It's
before we
good
can talk all
football.
that football, we gotta talk some news, and there's a lot of it.
There is.
The biggest one I think out of everything is that apparently, if you're just playing in the NFL now, you can decide you want to go back to college.
Totally can do that. Yeah. It's
Apparently, a judge, because of course the judge
judging.
granted an injunction that some of these players who's played NFL preseason games are somehow coming back to college. I just don't understand this because there's rules in everyday life. Like, there's
Hmm.
laws. Like, businesses have rules.
I didn't know.
Why is
Yeah.
it? Can I just go get an injunction from a judge
For,
that says the school needs to pay me more money and
no,
I
for
get
real.
paid more
I
money?
didn't know judges had this much power with
That's what I'm
college football
saying.
and like
Like,
this is
how can they just overwrite this stuff? And especially to the fact, how are they allowing people who have played professional sports? I don't care if you're getting paid or not. You played a preseason NFL football game. If you're playing NFL preseason football, how are you allowed to come back to college football?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't get it, man.
I'm
Uh,
so tired of these judges coming in here and doing this crap. The conferences need to step up and say, okay, no.
mm-hmm.
Like, we bullied Texas Tech into doing the right thing. Somebody's got to bully these kids into doing the right thing. Like, there is no way they should be allowed to be coming back.
I agree.
Even more to the point, like, some of these kids are asking the NFL teams to cut them earlier so they can go get in the portal.
Yeah, I
That's
don't.
insane.
What a world we're living in right now with that's a thing. I mean, it's wild, man. I don't get it at all. Hopefully something changes at some point and judges quit putting their noses where they don't belong.
And like, LSU took that one guy from Cleveland, I think, the
Hmm.
Browns. It's like LSU saw Texas Tech be the villain for more than 5 seconds and was like, hold my beer.
Yeah, yeah.
More reasons just
But
to
it's
hate
LSU.
LSU. Yeah,
I feel
like,
like people are like, it's probably fine. It's not a big. They're not making as much outrage. I feel like.
I
I
don't think
like Dan
LSU is
Lanning's
that
against it
great
as
anyway.
well. He's talked about it. He's against it only because he's not found anybody that'll help him right now. That'll, but
Facts.
yeah,
Do you remember back when NIL was started? It was like, it's just to pay players for their likeness. They deserve to
yeah.
be
I was
paid
like
for selling their jerseys and autographs. And
that
everybody's
and a
like, yeah, that
commercial
makes
maybe,
sense.
and yeah, absolutely. And now we're
Now we're
here.
getting judges forming injunctions just so they can play college football. It's so stupid.
The
I hate
schools
the world of
are
college football right now.
so the schools are paying the play. They're like employees essentially, and it's ridiculous, man. It's not at all what anybody had in mind. I think when NIL became a thing.
No. I mean, Nick Saban kind of called it, even though people were pissed off at him at the time. He's
Yeah,
like,
no.
this is what it's going to lead to. And then next thing you know, here we are. And he did it in a
How?
record time.
Mm-hmm. It did not take long at all.
Speaking of LSU, Jaden Daniels got real pissy about his number 5 jersey apparently not being retired.
He did, yeah. Um, Yeah, I've seen a lot of schools around the country. They like in respect for Daniels and take like the 50-yard line away or the five away or
Yes.
like different teams with numbers that are the number five. They take those away.
I
That's
mean,
hilarious.
if you're Jaden Daniels, you just got to feel like a giant idiot, right?
I surely.
You
I
got
mean,
memed into oblivion.
yeah. It's like you weren't that good. Calm down. If which I think Joe Burrows is technically, it's not retired, but there's like a handshake agreement like that'll
Yeah,
never.
nobody's used it
But
yet,
like,
but like,
it's not technically retired. Like if his isn't actually retired, come on, like you
yeah, who
win a
cares? Joe
national
Burrow was probably
championship.
one of the best players to ever go
Uh,
through LSU. Yeah,
yeah.
Jaden Daniels went like 8-4,
Yeah.
barely won a bowl game. Joe Burrow's over
Mm,
here winning natties, and you're getting pissed off because they didn't retire your number five.
yeah. And even if Burrow, he wouldn't make a big deal about it. I don't think
Who
he would.
cares? Like,
But yeah,
that's
it's
so
like
dumb.
it is dumb.
Um, Venables gets an extension, which I think is fine unless he goes 6-7 this year.
Yeah, I mean it was a rough start when he began his coaching there, or the second time around. But it's come a long way, made the playoffs, so probably can do that
And I
again.
think that's the thing. Like he made the playoffs. He should make the playoffs again this year.
He's got no reason not to. I
So
like that he's in
if he
charge of defense again, and
yeah, like if he whiffs this year, then you need to
it's
be having some serious conversations about whether or not he needs to be at Oklahoma. Because this is his best
absolutely.
roster that he's had in a long and forever.
Yeah, if you don't produce with this team, then you're probably not going to. So
Monster Energy, the doctors have come out and said that
yeah,
they don't like this because it's bad for children or something.
and I support it. Um, I just and especially after seeing it on the field for the first time, what were
It
they?
looks so bad.
It looks so bad. Like, I mean, they're getting bullied on Twitter. I'm trying to do my part to tag
I've seen it.
Yorkmeyer and Big 12 Conference Monster. I'm like, hey, I'm not, you guys suck. So,
It's like, well, did you see? Apparently, the guy got fired.
yeah, I don't know if that's true. It might be. I hope so.
I hope so
Someone
too.
deserves to get
That's
fired for
hey,
that.
you're not
I
joking.
mean, you got Ohio State over here and freaking Notre Dame getting paid 20 million just for a patch on their jersey, and we're doing 20 million for the whole conference and their logo on our field. Oh no, 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 no. That makes us feel cheap. I feel like a freaking cheap. Never mind. But yeah, I don't like it at
Accurate though.
all.
I mean,
I
I
don't
don't
like it.
disagree with that statement.
It's
I
dumb.
just like it's so stupid. It's not even
Um,
remotely close to worth it.
I did.
I say continue.
Oh no, I did see a bunch of like there's some alternate jerseys that have released within this last week after the deal went down, obviously, and they don't have the monster patch on there.
I saw that too.
So I'm like, maybe there's like 1% hope. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe it's just the alternates that don't get them,
I
or
would love that. I'm
maybe they're
sure it's not
just
like
taking them
that.
all off.
That would be fantastic. But
I know Oklahoma and Roger Denny, our athletic director, came out and said that he's not itching or he's not looking for anybody to be a patch on the jersey anytime soon. He's not planning on rushing it because he said he values the brand and he doesn't want to just throw anybody on there. It has to make sense. And I was like,
yeah,
that's respectable.
absolutely.
If I was rich, I would pay him to never put a patch on the jersey.
For real, honestly,
That'd be
like it
my
just
stipulation.
destroys the look of your uniform, especially if it's very, it's recognizable. It's you get a brand and
Yep,
yeah. So that's
I agree. All right. Well, is there any more news to speak of?
I don't think so. I just this is the final week zero as we know it.
That is
So
true.
well, that is start next year. Anybody can opt in for a week zero game and give themselves an extra bye or something like that. So they
Yeah,
probably will utilize that. And so
Oklahoma, I think, is playing next year, like August 28th. I think that's a week
okay.
zero against
Yeah.
Utah State. So I get OU
Okay.
football a little earlier, extra bye week in the season.
I mean,
I'm
that's
fine
yeah,
with it.
absolutely. That's cool. It does kind of suck because on these mid-major programs, it kind of shines a lot on them having week zero games. But now anybody will be able to play week zero, so it kind of takes away. It's like an appetizer
Yep.
before the actual season starts. But I'm not complaining. I get to potentially see my Cowboys on week zero. So
As long as we're not going overseas or doing something stupid, then I
yeah,
don't mind it too much.
taking away a home game just pisses me off.
Yep. All right, let's do this thing. 2026 college football rundown. I want to first talk about our preseason poll that we just released. Also, before we get into this too much, follow us on TikTok, follow the YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, go to Twitter, go to our shorts. I now have merch, which will hopefully be soon posted to somewhere in the ether that you can buy all of that. I got hats, I got t-shirts, I got more t-shirts coming and more hats coming, so I'll be looking for all that fun stuff. Anyway, all right,
Yeah, man.
our poll this
Tomorrow
year,
morning committee.
I'm just gonna read off the first 15. Stop me if you have any problems. Ohio State at number one, Oregon, Georgia, Indiana, Miami, Notre Dame, Texas, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Oklahoma, BYU, LSU, Alabama, USC, and Michigan as the top 15. Do any of those stick out to you as a what the heck is happening here?
I don't know. I think I had everybody as well in my top 15. I think I left out like I forgot who for Houston. When you said that, I don't know. I feel like Houston's in my. I don't know, but yeah, I mean those are pretty. What do you? Would you? I didn't notice anything super.
Um, Nothing just out of the ordinary. I feel like most of it feels pretty good just looking at it. I I think Michigan's probably, I mean, at 15, if
Probably.
I don't know.
I mean, I didn't want to rank them either, but I did. But
I was thinking maybe like
um,
kind of like you, like a Houston or Virginia, SMU, somebody like that, maybe.
maybe SMU, but I don't know about
USC
Virginia.
at this point maybe is a little high.
No, that's rather not on my. I think I have them swapped with USC or with Houston. And
I mean, outside the top 10 seems fine. BYU, LSU, I feel like at 12 it seems a little high at this point.
mm,
I don't know. I don't feel like that they're going to be too elaborate this year, but I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know.
yeah,
So that's the preseason. The next poll will not come out until after Labor Day on September
uh,
7th, I
a
think is what
few
the day is.
weeks.
Yep. So that's that. Ohio State got three first place votes. Indiana got two, and Notre Dame got one.
Interesting.
Yes.
Hmm.
So those are the teams as of now as ranked where they are. So we'll see how that goes. I need to go back and look at what our preseason rankings have been and then where they ended up at the end of the year and see how much adjusting happened in between the season.
Mm,
But that's our top 15. Those will come out weekly, hopefully, if I don't forget.
yeah.
Next up in this 2026 rundown, our Heisman projections. Let's just start at the bottom. Let's alternate guys 5 to 1, one being your Heisman winner. Would you like to start?
Sure.
Who you got at number five?
Trinidad Chambliss.
Oh, okay.
I think he's got a lot of potential. Threw for over 3,300 yards last season, three picks, over 30 touchdowns total. I don't know. I think he probably could be higher too, but I got old Trinidad. I'm glad that I know the Ole Miss is glad he could come back for those guys and
Accurate.
Pete Golding. So I'm excited to see him play. Who you got?
My number five is CJ Carr from Notre Dame. I expect Notre Dame to be good, and if Notre Dame is going to be good, he's going to have to be a reason for it. So if Notre Dame wants to be and achieve the things that they have to, he's going to have to ball out. And Todd McShay has him as one of the top quarterback prospects coming into the year this year. And even on more on point, he has Notre Dame as one of, like, I believe it was the second tier of teams who has experience at quarterback plus talent and depth around him as a team that could make a run for a national championship. If it's going to happen for Notre Dame, CJ Carr has got to be the man that's going to step up and ball out this year. And I
Uh,
expect him to. So,
yeah, I agree. I'm excited.
number four.
Number four. I really don't. I feel like any of these guys could be higher than the other, but I have Julian Sayin
Oh,
from
nice.
Ohio State. Super impressive, and I think he's got a lot more experience under his belt, and will ball out. So yeah, it's my number four. What you
Sounds
got?
good. My number four, as you already mentioned, is Trinidad Chambliss. I
Yeah.
mean, if I am eager to see how much, if any, Ole Miss drops off with Pete Golding and Lane Kiffin being gone, or how much of Ole Miss's success is going to be attributed to Trinidad and the offense that he's running. So he was really exceptional last year. I expect him to be exceptional this year, but how much of Ole Miss's success is going to be able to be sustained through him and not Lane Kiffin is I'm very excited to see. That week 3 matchup, LSU coming back is going to
I
be
know. I'm really upset actually. That's the game I'm going to.
oh, you're not going to get to watch it.
That starts at 6 p.m. and then that our game starts at 6:30. I don't know, something like that, but I'll be in Stillwater, so I won't be able to watch that game like to its full like on the couch and I want to see all the things that people are going to say to him, to Lane Kiffin, and
Oh,
all
I'm
the
sure it's going
things
to be
they could
wonderful.
throw at him.
Yep.
He's going to have a vest on. That's going to be wonderful.
It's going to be a great game. I can't wait.
It
What if
will
both those
be.
teams like come in 0 and 2 or something? They're
Oh
both just
man.
horrible.
I would love it. I wouldn't mind at all. I
I
know
think
you wouldn't either.
it'd still be a good game.
It would be. It would be.
Number 3,
Number three, got Darian Mensah.
who I took.
Um, yeah, no. He was 34 touchdowns last season, almost 4,000 passing yards, 66.8 completion rate with 6 picks. Very high on him. I like Mario Cristobal for the most part as well. I don't know. They have a really stacked team as well, so I think they'll do really great things as well this year again. So,
When I wrote this list, I had assumed that this guy would be back and out of rehab, but it's Ahmad Hardy from Missouri,
oh,
the
whoa.
running back.
Well, he was a dog. He
He
was,
was balling last year and then
or
he got
yeah.
shot in the offseason. And they
Was that
recently,
what happened? I
yeah,
forgot. I knew he
he
got
got
injured. He got
shot.
shot.
He
I
got
forgot
shot,
about that. Okay,
gunshot wound.
that's freaking crazy. Okay.
So he's supposed to be coming back and making a point this year. And, is he going to come back to his full potential? I really don't know. And I feel like after a gunshot wound, you probably won't be as good as he was last year.
I mean, where did he get shot at? Because I don't even
I don't
remember.
I
It's
don't know
probably
exactly.
not a big deal. It's fine. He
He
didn't.
lived, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
So, if he comes out and he can come back and maybe everybody else has a bad year, then I feel like I can expect some good things out of him. I like to think that he's going to be able to come back and put up a ton of yards, go over 1,000 yards again. So I'm sticking with him. I'm going to trust my gut a little bit and put Ahmad Hardy in there.
Good deal. I like it. Also, your mic is. I don't know why your mic does that sometimes.
Uh,
It's like
just
you.
being dumb.
There we go. Oh, there you spoke up on it. For some reason, it's just like, yeah, like the volume. I don't know why. Um, Number two for
Number
me. What do you
2,
think? I do have Jeremiah Smith with the Buckeyes. I really have no rhyme or reason for. I don't know. He had 13 touchdowns. It really, I don't know. I don't know why. I feel like these other guys should have been higher than that. I'm looking at my stats and I don't know. But I have Jeremiah Smith at number two, so I should have swapped some people around. But anyways, that's who I have my two spot right now, and on my thing.
I mean, I feel you. I have Jeremiah Smith as there as well.
Dude, I just feel like, I don't know.
I think Jeremiah Smith seems like the guy who's going to take the top targets, and Julian saying that's just going to be his number one guy. So he's just going to
Yeah.
heave it up there and hope for the best. So I mean, I feel like Jeremiah Smith is going to be in a spot to produce like Devontae Smith did back in 2020. So
Mm,
I could see that out of him. I mean, he's going to be elite. Ohio State's offense is going to be good. So
it will be.
depending on how much they spread the ball around or run the ball more, because I don't like Julian Saint's going to be good. I just don't think he's going to be putting up necessarily the numbers to win more so than Jeremiah Smith would.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Who do you have for your 2026 Heisman winner?
Okay, I really should have. That's why I was looking at this. Like, I really should have swapped this. I put Arch Manning.
Oh,
I don't know.
nice.
I'm like looking. I'm like, he had 3,100 yards, 36 touchdowns, which is really impressive. I didn't write his picks down for some reason. But I really should have swapped him for like Mensah and then Trinidad. Like his was much more impressive, I feel like overall. I don't know. He's on my list, but I don't know why. I have number one right now, Arch, but that doesn't stand anymore. Sorry. I'm gonna I don't
I'm
know.
just
I'm
gonna
gonna
pick
say
somebody
Julian
else.
Sayed or Trinidad Chambliss, but he's number one right now for me, unfortunately.
All right.
I don't know why I did that. I was on drugs, I guess. I'm kidding. I don't do drugs. But anyways,
I made a
who's
hot
number one?
take.
Bet you I know who it is.
I made a hot take a while back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you remember the hot take or not.
Maybe,
It's
probably
not
not.
who you think it is.
Oh, wait.
I know who you think it is. It's not him.
I feel like no, who was it? I remember somewhat. I'll know when you say it, but
I think Arch Manning.
okay. Really? Okay. I forgot about that.
I've seen the Twitter space and them blowing him up like apparently he's having a bad camp or something like that. I don't know. You know how much of the Twitterverse is real when it's rivalry and it's all OU fans saying it, We don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Just take it all with a grain of salt.
Yeah, exactly. Arch Manning
He
played well at the end of the year.
he did. He really did.
He
He was
got
on
it together at the end. He played like crap for the first 6 games of the year.
yeah.
But those back half games, he started to make some things happen. And I feel if he continued that progression, he adds Cam Coleman, he adds some other weapons around him to make the offense for Texas do really well. If he can limit turnovers, and he's got big games to play it early on. They got Ohio State week 2 in Austin. If he comes out and shows out at that game, that's a Heisman moment. You got Red River at the Cotton Bowl with an angry OU team who hadn't scored a touchdown in 2 years. Like
Yeah.
he has the moments. If he's going to be able to do things and limit the turnovers and mitigate a little bit more and kind of give the weapons out, I could see Arch Manning putting it together this year, maybe getting a little bit more of a groove earlier on in the season and making a push to make that Heisman run.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. I forgot at the Cheez-It Bowl how well they did against Michigan. I
He
was looking at that
balled.
last game, and yeah, he did. I forgot about that 60-yard scramble
Yeah.
on the. Yeah, no, he did. He was on fire towards the end of the season.
So that's going to be the thing is can Sark's development keeping moving forward overall?
Yeah, dude. I
We're going to
mean,
see.
Sarkisian, he's kind of not on the hot seat, but I bet people are getting kind of like, we need to do something here. We need to, I don't know,
It's like it's
produce
but
more.
bust or it's bigger bust right now because I mean Texas has the weapons. They sold out. It's this year for them.
It's kind of the same way with Oklahoma. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
this should be a really great
Oh,
red,
that it's
uh,
gonna be a dogfight this
it
year.
should be.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
stressed out.
Dude, yeah, dude. I'm looking forward to that a lot.
That's got to be a game day. Like if OU beats Georgia
Undefeated coming
and
in.
Michigan going into Texas, and then Texas beats Ohio State, and they're both whew,
It's gonna be
game of the
electric.
century right there.
I can't. Are you gonna be able to make it to that game?
No, unfortunately, I got to
Dang
be in
it, man.
competition. I know.
Stupid
Maybe
school.
they'll win it because I'm not there.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like
Been
bad things
horrific
happen when you're
losses the last time I've been there, so
you're so traumatized. It's like I don't know. I don't want to go
stay
back.
away from the Cotton Bowl and my corny dogs. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, bro.
Who needs a wax cup beer? I can just sit at home and
Hmm. Hmm. Exactly.
anyway. Well, we both sort of somehow got Arch Manning to win the Heisman. You
I don't
retroactively
know.
changed.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
That's the picks. We do reserve the right to change them at any point in the season. So,
Absolutely.
playoff projection time. We're gonna go to what I got mine seated. I don't know about you.
Oh, I did not write that down. My bad.
That's okay.
We'll just go off. We'll just kind
All
of.
right. I'll just go. We'll list them.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, you want to start with this or you want me to start?
I'll just have to think off the top of my head. I guess I didn't prepare. I
All right.
didn't remember
I'll
that.
go
Sorry.
first and
So
then you can think.
maybe. Okay. We'll just,
For
yeah.
my 12th seed, I gotta run it back a little bit with Boise State.
Yeah.
I think Maddox Madsen and that Boise State team is going to be overtly better than everyone else in the Pac-12 this year, the newly formed Pac-12 that is.
Mm,
And there's a few teams in the Mountain West that I think might have a chance. But I think overall, Boise State is the one that I have the most confidence in because they're the team that has done it more often than not.
Hmm.
Like if anybody in the G5 that I think is going to have success and have sustained success, it's Boise State.
That's fair.
Tulane's getting there, but Boise State, I think, has shown me enough to make me think that okay, I can put my trust in them and they're going to be okay. Maddox Madsen, I really like. I mean, he beat out what's his face from USC
He
last
did.
year. He's coming back in. He's taking the reins again this year. They are now 2 years removed from Ashton Genty, so they're able to like stop relying on that fully. And I think their offense is going to be better. I think the defense is going to be just as fine as it was. The Pac-12 really isn't more difficult than the Mountain West was.
Hmm.
So I don't see a problem in any world where they go and not win the Pac-12 and not get that 12th seed.
Yeah. I was trying to be different. I was thinking of just how cool it'd be like North Dakota State or somebody
That
because
would be sick.
or
First year in
Sac
the
State because I
FBS.
mean they're eligible for the college football playoff now.
They are.
So
Sac
um
State's going to be horrible though.
oh yeah, for sure. I don't know. I think North Dakota State will do really well, but probably not CFP
They're
final.
more primed for like a
Oh yeah.
G5 conference than any of the FCS schools. Like if you're winning 10 natties in 12 years, I mean, you have
Hmm.
no choice than to move up.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'll go Boise State though with everything you said. For I would that's what I would say. Just like you said, they've been there, they've done that, and got the experience, and it's just something in their blood in Boise. So yeah.
It's true. I like it. My 11th seed. I have started to question this team a little bit. I'm not sure. I talked high on them. I like this is the best team for them, but Southern Cal, I think can make it. The more I look at their schedule, the more it scares me to put them in there. But I'm gonna put USC in there, save Lincoln Riley's job. I feel like USC is a team that'll go like 9-3 and somehow get in the playoff because Oregon, Ohio State, and Indiana have all annihilated everyone. And it's like, well, they only lost to these teams, and they're gonna get squeaked in as for the first 9-3 team to make the playoff.
Yeah.
I like Jade Mayava. Lincoln Riley is a quarterback whisperer. He's an offensive genius. If he can
He
just
is. It's
if he can make the defense work and
if they could just get a
all right.
defense, they'd be decent. But yeah.
So we'll see. It's another year of saying that. If it doesn't happen, then he's gone. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
I think he can make it squeak in though.
Mm,
Who you got?
Looking at my polls here. I don't really want to. I don't know, man. Put in the. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Can we just? I
Just
don't know.
list
I
them.
don't
You
wanna,
don't have to put them in seed order. Just list them.
yeah, I don't know. I really like BYU to
Okay.
be in the mix again as well. Really like Coach Kalataki, um, uh, and their quarterback Bear. I think his name is
Bear
Bear
Bachmeyer.
Berkmeyer. Yeah. I think they return a lot of talent, and I don't know. That's just if they can just get over. I just really Texas Tech if they can just get over that hump or something, and but be more competitive, I guess, and try to and force their way into the playoffs. If they can beat them, I don't know, but that's who I have in my 11th spot, I guess.
Got you. My 10th seed is also the BYU Cougars.
That's fair.
They avoid Texas Tech in the regular season. So
Which,
if
yeah,
they
is fantastic. So they should.
the problem with BYU is going to be the two losses again because they got Notre Dame, which they're going to lose to Notre Dame. Um, at least as of right now, I assume they will.
Yeah.
They could surprise me. We'll see. But as of right now, I'm thinking they lose to Notre Dame, and if they get Texas Tech in the title game or a Houston in the title game, and they can't overcome that, they could find themselves on the other side looking in. I just I feel like if you're BYU after the circumstances that has happened for you, you got to win the Big 12 this year if you want in. I mean, reasonably, the way I rank them is I think you get in if you do these things. And I think BYU going 11-1 and losing a conference title should earn them a playoff spot without a doubt.
Hmm.
That's why I got them in there as my 10th seed.
Yeah.
BYU, Bear Bachmeier is great. I think losing their defensive coordinator hurts a little bit to Michigan, but they're so veteran laden as a team. You got experience at the quarterback position. Your overall talent may not be as high as some other schools, but when you've been doing it at that high of a level and you've only lost to Texas Tech last year and you return most of that roster,
Hmm.
I don't see a world why BYU couldn't at least compete with Notre Dame. It's at home, it's in Provo.
Hmm.
Why couldn't
I
you
agree.
beat them at night, go undefeated, and then maybe even win the Big 12 and find your way in?
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Notre
like BYU a
Dame's.
lot.
I do too. Notre Dame, they've been known to not start so hot in its
That is
season,
very true.
even for much smaller programs. So you never know.
The Mormons of BYU might come out and
It's gonna
just
be.
get them.
It's like the Holy Wars, but it's
The
like a
Holy War
different.
version
I
2.
like. Yeah, version two. I like that a lot.
I'm gonna patent that. I'm gonna sell T-shirts.
For real though.
Catholics versus
Yeah,
Mormons. It's beautiful. It really, it's
it
great.
really
It's
is.
great.
It's got a great ring to it. I love that. If they can just both wear their home, just kind of how Utah and
Oh, that'd be
BYU
great.
do, and
The blue
it'd
and
be
the green.
wonderful. I would freaking love that. Eh.
We love it. Who's you guys? Your next team in?
Um. I don't know. I was trying to think of that. Sorry, I'm having to really think hard. I don't want to just spout. Um, I'll say Ole Miss. I like
Hmm.
Pete Golding. I mean they're very. I mean he was with them before all that, so they're familiar with him, and he knows how to. I'm sure to continue to run the same schemes what they were doing, and a lot of his relationships with the players and Trinidad Chambliss returns as well. And they're I feel like out for blood, kind of play with a chip on their shoulder, so. I'll have Ole Miss. I'll put them in that slot.
Nice. I got the Miami Hurricanes at 9. I think Darian Mensah and a team that has now has experience. They just went to the national championship.
Hmm.
Miami is very scary.
They
This
are.
is, I mean, Miami could do it. Like they're
They
one of
could.
the handful of teams that I'm like thinking in my head, like Miami's a team that could make a run to actually win the national title. Darian Mensah, if he can somehow muster, like he's got more talent around him now than he did at Duke, and if he could do what he did at Duke and win them an ACC title, Miami's
Hmm.
golden.
Oh yeah.
So Miami, their only competition is going to be SMU, and how much of a competition that's going to be is yet to be seen. I think it'll be pretty tough, but so I got Miami and the Hurricanes in at number 9.
Mhm. Excellent. Um, See, I had Miami up there next. I'll put Miami there, and
Ooh,
I mean pretty much for what you just said. So if you even go up to number
8.
8,
I've been on this team for a long time. And is it delusional to think that two Big 12 teams can get in? Maybe so, but I think the
no.
Houston Cougars will win the Big 12 in year what, 3 or 4 of them being in the league. I've said before, Houston is a hot spot for talent, and Willie Fritz is the man to find it.
Hmm.
Houston could be really good. I like Connor Wegman. Their whole team is oozing unexperienced or unfound gems. The the Houston Cougars and the BYU Cougars could be playing each other. That Texas Tech game in week like 3 or 4 for Houston is going to be really,
Huge
really, yeah,
news.
it's going to be massive for implications because whoever loses that is probably on the outside looking in
Yeah.
because you don't, neither of them play BYU. So if you're lose that game, you're done. I
Hmm.
think Houston, especially with it being early in the season, was not going to let me down. I think the Houston Cougars are the Big 12 champion as the team that's representing them as the champion of the Big 12 in the playoff.
Interesting. Okay. I mean they're gonna be good for sure, but um.
He doesn't believe me.
No, I do. I mean, I have Houston. I had them ranked a little bit lower on my list, but I don't know. Maybe they could. I would like to see some Big 12 representation. I'm usually not like just a conference person, a supportive person just because of the conference, but I don't like the SEC and I don't like the Big Ten. So
I don't like them either.
usually get sticks and chips on the shoulders that I don't like. Anyways, number seven, I think seven, right?
Be your 8.
Oh eight, shoot. On my number eight right here, I have Texas Tech. Um, just because I mean they return a lot of talent and just anything that they need that they have needed, they've went out and got huge NIL budget. And
Will
they don't play
Hammond.
BYU, so I don't know. That's who I have there, that number eight spot.
Will Hammond coming in, is he going to be able to lead the team?
Yeah, I mean,
How's it feel to be a second choice, Will Hammond? That's all I'm saying.
we should know for real though. Yeah, facts.
Took one girl to the dance and she rejected you. Now you're like, all right, well, I got this one over here, I guess, still.
Yeah,
I'm
pull them out
saying
of the
Texas
back
Tech.
pocket.
That's right. My number 7, ACC champion. I'm seeing them October 3rd, the SMU Mustangs. I hope Kevin Jennings doesn't let me down because I'm putting a lot of faith into this team. I like Rhett Lashley. I think Kevin Jennings in year one in the ACC did exceptionally well. They went 11-1. They lost to somebody like TCU or something like that year. I fully expect them to do that same thing. They got to get through Miami, and even if they go 12-0 and lose to Miami in the title game, I think SMU still gets in. They may not be representing as the champion, but they should get into the playoff this year. But I got them in the title game,
Excellent. I don't think have I
ACC
said,
title game.
yeah. Have I said Miami yet? I don't think I have.
Yes, you did.
Did I? Oh gosh, see, I should have. I'd write it down. So I'm just looking. Uh, um, I'm gonna say Miami again. I'm
Oh,
kidding.
but both of them,
Uh,
Miami,
oh god.
Ohio.
I was, yeah, no facts. It's I don't know. This is hard. This is really hard. I don't want to just sorry for the
It's
delay.
okay.
Um, but I put Notre Dame there, and that's all I have to say. I plead the fifth.
Excellent.
Just
Cool.
just feeling slots right now. Just gonna,
Number
oh,
6, I
yeah.
got the Texas Longhorns for all the reasons previously stated. I think Arch Manning's probably going to win the Heisman. I hope he doesn't, but I think he might.
Yeah.
And I think Texas as a team is just going to be good enough to get in. I honestly don't know why I have them higher than sixth. Looking at my list, it's probably I'll I'll go into that later, but I think Texas is going to be good enough to make their way back to the playoff and actually make a pretty deep run. If Arch Manning comes out and plays well, I don't see why they couldn't be playing for a title game, which is unfortunately where I have them on my little playoff bracket here. So
Yeah. Just
so
like
I
if
got
they do, they would win the Natty like a few times before Oklahoma won their
they've
since they
only
won
won
their
it
last
once.
one.
They've only
So
won it
2000,
once.
yeah, I thought they won twice for some reason, but
So they would have won twice if they win this one somehow.
no.
They won't though. It's okay. They're gonna choke.
But
That I
they'll,
do have confidence in.
we'll see. We'll see. Um, we're number six.
Yes.
Um, 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 no, I can't just say. I was gonna say Alabama, but Alabama ain't gonna be number. They're not gonna be that high.
Nope.
Uh, I don't know. I forgot who. Did I say? Did I say? I didn't say Houston. You said Houston.
I said Houston. Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna say Houston again. Yeah.
Nice. All right. All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Number 5. I got the Oregon Ducks.
That's fair.
Oregon is one of those teams in my handful of teams that I got here that I think could actually make a title run.
I mean, every year they
Dante
could.
Moore, Dan Lanning, they were right there on the verge of it last year. Indiana mowed them down.
Mm-hmm.
Indiana's probably not going to be as good this year
I
as they
wouldn't
were last year.
think so, but
It's Kurt Signetti. I haven't seen anything to prove me otherwise.
no,
So
for
they
sure.
might, I guess, but I don't think they will. And I think Oregon is going to take that and be the champion of the Big Ten. I think
Yeah,
Oregon wins the Big
I
Ten.
mean
I think they
they're
go make the push and get into the playoffs and make a deep run. Actually, I don't actually think that because I got it written down wrong here.
Yeah, I like Oregon. They're consistent. They're super consistent. More than any team could really hope to be. Um, number five is where we're at right now.
Yep.
I had Texas at number five for my polls, but I'm gonna say actually I had Indiana too. I'm gonna swap. I'm gonna say Indiana at
Okay.
number five just because I don't. Yeah, I mean I don't think that. I think they'll be good, and like you said, we have no reason to think otherwise. But I mean I like Kurt Nettie, and I don't want to disrespect them too much. But I'll put them in my five spot.
Excellent. Number four, the Oklahoma Sooners. This team should be going back to the playoff. I think they definitely have a chance to make a push for an SEC title. They should make it if they can beat Texas, which is why I have them above Texas because they probably do beat Texas and they just lose to Georgia or something weird, or they lose to somebody like Kentucky that they shouldn't lose to. John Mateer has proven that he is the person that can make the plays at the beginning of last year before getting injured.
Hmm.
Him coming back, he bulked up. He looks like a linebacker now.
It does.
If he can zip the ball and throw it and limit turnovers, then I think he's going to be all right. If the line can hold and make the running game work, Oklahoma's offense should work 1,000 times better because you take all of that pressure off Mateer. You add Parker Livingstone, Trail Harris, and Isaiah Satania in the wide receiving core. This is one of the deepest
Mm.
receiving cores that Brent Venables has had at Oklahoma.
Yeah.
On top of an experienced offensive line, a defense that's going to be good because Venables is running it. He has the makings for an Oklahoma team to be very dangerous in the playoff. Your schedule is front loaded: Michigan, Georgia, Texas within the first 5 weeks of the season. If you come out of that 4-1, 5-0, look out for the rest of the SEC on the back half of that schedule because your only remaining game that's anywhere near as scary as any of those three is Ole Miss, and you
Yeah.
got that at home. A&M's
Mhm.
probably not going to be great. Missouri's going to fall off.
Yeah.
Look out for them. Oklahoma could be surprising some people this year. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. No, I agree. I had them a lot lower in my original poll, but they deserve to be up there. Probably not that high, actually, if I had to rethink and everything and write it down. But I think they'll be good, and this is the best team you guys have had in years. So I am very optimistic and hopeful for you and your mental health.
Thank you.
But
It needs the well wishes.
yeah, it's yeah. Number four, I'm gonna put Georgia because it's Kirby Smart. I think that they're really itching to get back in the fight of something. It's been a while since they've been in anything. They've been excluded from the national championship game. Um, I really like Gunnar Stockton, and he's got a really good receiving core this year, and the defense is elite. I think they return a lot of production. It's been a while since anyone's been arrested too, so
That's true.
that's
Well,
really
it's not up here yet, but
so
they've been a hot second.
good things are
Progressive
they
has
are.
made their field name, so
Oh my gosh, I forgot
it's
about that. That
hilarious,
is ironic. Someone
but
had to have thought of that and be like, hey,
they
we
had
should
to have.
that's
That's why they
hilarious.
haven't gotten arrested in a while. They're getting progressive insurance. They're doing the drive safe thing.
No,
They're
for
getting like
real.
little notifications. Oh, your player's speeding. Kirby's
Yeah, dude.
calling them right there. Hey, slow down.
Just slow it down and just that's hilarious. I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I got Georgia at my number four spot.
Excellent. Number three team, I got Indiana Hoosiers. Until Kirk Cignetti decides that he doesn't want to play big boy ball anymore, then I have no reason to assume that Indiana won't make the playoff. They have a tougher
Mhm.
schedule this year. I think Josh Hoover is going to be exactly what they need. If Kirk Cignetti likes him, I like him. So, like I said, until Indiana decides they want to fall off again, I'm going to assume that they're going to be pretty good because I have no reason to believe otherwise with this coaching staff that he's built. I mean, the Indiana team is going to be good. I expect them to make the playoffs again.
Yeah, I agree. I
I don't know
agree.
why I have them at three. Oregon and Indiana should be switched there, but
Like I said, I had them higher too, but it's like really probably not gonna be that high. But I think they'll be good again. Um, number three,
yep.
I will say Oregon because
Mm,
yeah, no, maybe Tech. No, I'll say Oregon. Very consistent. I really like Dan Lanning as well, Dante Moore as well, and all the kid ups that they got. And shout out to Puddles. I just really think that
Puddles.
they will. I don't know. They've been very consistent, really, and I have no reason to think otherwise. If they can just win big games, kind of like how they Penn State's been for the last several years, if they
Yep.
can just win big games, and they can get there and get to their final goal. But they're always going to be in my top five, top three, probably even every year. So I'll put Oregon in my number three spot.
Excellent. Number two, the SEC champion, the Georgia Bulldogs. We talked about this in the SEC preview. Georgia was a young team last year. Kirby Smart's a good coach. I
Yep.
think Gunnar Stockton's going to come back better. I think the offense overall is going to be better. The defense is going to be better. I think they're going to get out of this slump of losing in the first round of the playoff these past couple of years. I actually have them beating SMU in the second round of the playoff. So I think they're going to at least get one game. They might get two and make the title game. But I got the Georgia Bulldogs making a push.
All right. Yeah, it's a fair assumption. In my number two spot, I'll put Texas for all the reasons you said before, though. I mean, I think this will be a big year for Manning, and Sarkisian's probably got something to prove as well. This is the best team that they've had in a really long time, and so I think that they'll probably produce something worth talking about. So,
I agree.
number uno,
My
numero
number
uno,
one team in my national champion pick, Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
really.
I do. I think they're going to reload in the running back room. I think CJ Carr is going to come out and be what he needs to be. Their schedule is not hard, so they just got to get to the playoff and do the dance. And I think that Notre Dame's going to have that pathway to get there. Notre Dame's going to break their streak since 1988 was the last time they won a national championship. I think they're going to be good enough. I think it ends this year.
Dang, dude. Yeah, that's
I'm probably
really.
hella
I feel
wrong.
like they're gonna be good. I feel like that's a really hot take.
Is a hot take.
I don't think that they're gonna be. I don't know. Anyways, I like it though. I like that. I'm gonna put Ohio State.
Oh,
Not the real OSU, but I have them at number one. Just because I really like Ryan Day, Julian Saint. I think will have a big year and potentially be a Heisman winner by the end of the year. Jeremiah Smith. Still have a really high level of defense. Um, yeah, I don't know. I have them at number one. We'll see. They're always going to be in the talk as well for the Big Ten
true.
championship and so on. So, yeah.
I just couldn't help but notice you left Oklahoma out.
Um, yeah. No, I would have. If I would have
Yeah,
like had time to really think, like,
sure. Yeah.
and write it down, I'd probably put them
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
somewhere in the lower tier of.
Mhm.
I just was off my head. Anyways, they'll be
Off
good
the
though. Don't
dome.
worry. Sorry.
I left Ohio State out, so
Don't be offended. I did. I noticed that as well,
yeah.
which is insane. I would definitely put Ohio State over Oklahoma any day of the year, but
I think they lose three
um,
games at least.
that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah.
you're wrong, but okay,
We're
that's
gonna
fine.
see.
That's fine. I just
We'll
big shot.
see.
We'll
We'll see
see.
what happens.
We will. We will.
They got Oregon, Indiana. There's somebody else. I don't remember who it was. They got USC. I think they beat USC though. I don't
Yeah,
know. We're gonna see.
we will. We will.
Yeah. 9-3.
Yeah, no, they
I mean,
have
if
a
they go
really
10-2, they make the playoff, and it doesn't
uh,
matter. But
Texas. I
oh,
mean,
that's who
Texas,
it was. It was
Indiana.
Texas. I think
Okay,
they lose
yeah,
to
because that's week
Texas.
two or week three. No, that's week two.
Yeah, week two. I think they lose to Texas. I think they lose to Oregon. I think they lose to Indiana. That's
I
three.
think they lose to Texas for sure, but that's all I got right now for that.
Because that game last year was close. Arch Manning just couldn't make it happen.
No, yeah, yeah, I mean, if he would have been there, been present for that game because he was not there, he
If
was,
he plays like he did at the end of the
um,
year last year in Ohio
dude, oh
State, they
yeah,
win by like three touchdowns. It's not
it's a whole
close.
different game, whole different season for Texas if he returns and starts hot like that, like he finished the end of the season last year.
All
Yeah.
right, that's all the predictions. It's time. It's preview time. It's week 0. We
Hmm.
are here.
Yeah.
It's time to talk ball. And the first one that I got to talk about is the game in Ireland. The
Yeah.
TCU Horny Frogs and then the North Carolina Tar Heels and Bill Belichick. I
Shoot.
think the biggest story of this game is last year North Carolina went down the field in like 9 plays and scored a touchdown. We thought they were the greatest team to ever play football.
Dude, yeah.
Just fell
I
apart.
forgot about that. I was, yeah, levitating off my couch. Like,
Yeah, I was
oh,
like, all
maybe
right,
that's a
Bill
good
Belichick,
tell
this is
now.
working.
And
And
then
it
it
just
went
didn't.
so wrong.
So are we going to see that again this year? Is North Carolina going to make it happen? Or is TCU going to TCU them again like they did last year?
I'm not very big on Belichick really anymore. I don't know. I think TCU will take care of business there, but I'm not really in North Carolina. I'm not a believer really of that whole thing. I don't know. It's
Yeah, I'm not I just think that was
I
a roof.
was, last year in off season, but not after seeing the monstrosity that this last season was for them. I'm like, nah, maybe not. It's very different than the NFL, and even in the NFL, where he was familiar with, he
Yeah.
was not anything to write home about in the NFL. But I
I
don't know.
uh I really respect the thinking outside the box of let's try to get Bill Belichick. College football is moving in this direction of
It's true
like
though.
I get the thought process. It just didn't. It didn't pan
It just
out.
didn't hit. Maybe it won't. Maybe maybe I don't know. It's his first season.
That's true. It could come out and be
He's
different.
It could be different. I don't know. I'm
We'll
excited though.
see.
I'm excited to see that. It's coming out like 11 a.m. I think is when that kickoffs.
Yep.
So
11 a.m.
I am
I uh
stoked.
I I think TCU wins. TCU seems like on paper the better team. I'm not sure North Carolina's still. I mean, they got Bobby Petrino. Their offense should
That is
be
true.
better.
I like Bobby P.
Bobby Free's pretty cool. So I mean, Bill Belichick's a defensive guy. If he can somehow get the defense clicking, Bobby P get the offense rolling, hey, maybe some magic can happen. I don't
Yeah,
know,
for sure.
but I'm still thinking TCU on that one. Next up, game number 2 of the 3 that I picked to preview is NC State, Virginia. This is a game that I just
We'll
probably
pull up the
wouldn't.
schedule actually. I couldn't find it.
I think Virginia is going to kind of
Who are
carry
you?
some into next year or from last year into
Oh, I
this
thought
year.
you froze for a second.
Oh, I froze.
Yeah. Oh, you're still are kind of intermittently. Okay, you're moving. Well, I didn't hear anything you just said though. If you said anything.
It says my internet connection is unstable.
I'm unstable mentally, but I'm still here, so make it
Hey,
work.
yeah, Wi-Fi, get it together. We're in the middle of something.
Yeah.
I think Virginia wins this one. I think they carry the momentum from last year into this year. They played really well. They had a lot of high hopes coming into the season. We're a kick away from making the playoff as the ACC champion. So
Freaking wild, by the way.
it is very crazy.
Uh, that ACC game was insane. You had freaking Duke, a five-loss team, winning the
Winning the
ACC,
ACC title
and then Miami in the national championship game.
out of a
What?
crazy
Sorry,
turn of
what?
events. Yeah, it doesn't make any
It's
sense.
insane. You love
But
it though.
I think Virginia does well. I typically like NC State. I just don't think they got the momentum or the talent or the players or any of that.
Yeah, I really, mm, I don't really care either way or know much, but I'll say Virginia.
Cool.
Say that.
Memphis versus UNLV. I am very actually
That.
optimally intrigued by this game.
Yeah, so that will be Jackson
Um,
Arnold's
Jackson Arnold is the
first
reason why I
game
want to
back.
watch this game because
Yeah,
Jackson Arnold in a Dan Mullen system, I think, is must see TV. Because if
yeah.
anybody's gonna make Jackson Arnold work, it's gonna be Dan Mullen.
Mm-hmm.
And like he's like the quarterback rescuer, it seems like he get these quarterbacks like this that have failed in other places, and he just turns them into success. Like this is the guy that made Dak Prescott what Dak Prescott was in 2014 at Mississippi State.
Mm. Yeah, facts, man.
He made Kyle
Facts.
Trask at Florida a top or first round quarterback. Like Dan Mullen is a quarterback whisperer, so if he can
He
make
is.
Jackson Arnold do some stuff, work to his advantage, and get him out running the ball, UNLV could be a very dark horse candidate to get that 12th seed spot. And I thought
Hmm.
about them for a while. I just think
Yeah,
Jackson Arnold's a liability almost.
that's fair. I mean, lesser competition. I don't know. I think. And, he can get his act together and do well enough for what they need him for
That's
to
true. And if Dan
win.
Mullen plays to his strengths, then why not?
Yeah, yeah, I agree. But I definitely have them over. Is it Memphis? It's Memphis. It's not Middle
Yes,
Tennessee. Mix. Okay, yeah, Memphis. And especially since they just lost their coach, Ryan Silverfield.
they did.
So I think UNLV will take care of business. I'm a Dan Mullen believer myself.
Nice. I like Dan Mullen. They can bring him in somewhere. They're very
Yeah.
good. The other games slated for this weekend's actions: New Mexico State at Florida State. I want to see if Florida State looks halfway decent or if they got a
Yeah.
pulse
Start out hot like they did last season, and
and
then
it just falls
just
apart.
yeah.
So that's going to be
Mm.
interesting. Is Norvell going to be able to make it happen this year?
Yeah, he's got to. I mean, he's gonna get fired.
Yeah, he
His
has
seat
to.
is on fire.
I
It
have
has to
never
be.
seen such a fall from grace. 13-0.
I mean, I have,
Just
but it's kind of. But yeah, no,
you weren't 13-0.
we were close. But anyways, yeah, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. Next
It's very
up,
sad to see.
it
He's
was
got to do something though. He's got to something this year, so or he's gone. I'm
they
calling. He'll get
got
fired. He'll get fired this season most likely. I'm
they
just
got
calling
2 weeks before Bama. You think Bama just named their starting quarterback? You think that they can handle Florida State again this year, or is they gonna choke it away?
it. I don't know.
If they
I
lose
don't
to
know.
Florida State back to back years,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. I don't know which way that'll go, really, honestly, at all. I'll probably say Bama, but when that
mm,
comes time. But
right
anyways, but
now
for
it'd be.
now though, I'll say New Mexico State. I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
mean, you
It'll be a
never
close game
know.
though, just to see how many points they hang on them. It'll be a test to see just how good they'll be. So I don't know.
Agreed.
I'm excited for that.
Hawaii at Stanford.
Hawaii,
Hawaii,
really though,
yeah, beat
looking
Stanford
really
last
good
year.
this year. So yeah,
Stanford choked
they
that game
were.
away.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really know as much
Sac
about
State, Eastern Michigan is the next game up on the dock.
Eastern Michigan.
Yeah. Jackson State, North Dakota State. I think this is going to be great to see North Dakota State for the first time as an FBS school. I
Hmm.
think they get the job done in week
I
2
think so
on the road.
too.
And then San Jose State versus USC. I think USC is just going to annihilate.
Oh yeah, no, that'll be yeah. Just go out there and have fun, boys. We'll
Yeah, this
tell
is literally this is the
they
week
say.
of all right, well, I'm warming up
Yeah,
my food, eating some
yeah,
meat. But
yeah.
yeah, and that's all that. That's all I got for week 0. Anything else? Week 0?
No, no, I don't think I have anything. I'm just excited to see football on my TV again. I'm
I
so
know.
excited. I'm so excited.
I'm gonna be setting myself up with TV, iPad, phone,
For sure, man. Yeah.
all the games I can watch.
Yeah, dude. And now I just need like cooler weather, some crisp 60-degree days for a high of that. And um, yeah, just a cool breeze and some football.
Yep.
It's just what I need. But yeah, I'll do this for now. This is football. I'm excited, dude. Freaking stoked.
Same. All right. Your 2-minute timeout.
Man.
Insert sound effect.
Man. I don't know. I don't know. I need to
Being
I was gonna
tentative.
try to make my own on the fly, but I'm not good at being creative. Anyways, question number one is, which is I feel like was obvious for you. Who created the Oklahoma drill?
Oklahoma.
If you don't know this, I'm gonna be blown away.
Like who created it? Like the
Yeah,
person or like the team?
the person or in the year and anything you know about it, just let me know.
It came from Oklahoma, obviously, i.e. the name.
Actually, no, I'm kidding. No, it did. Yeah.
And I think if I remember right, it was Bud Wilkinson. Either him or
Yes.
who? Yeah, okay. So like 1940
Yeah,
ish,
it was
something like
Bud
that.
Wilkinson. Yeah, this is the late 1940s.
No,
So, yeah, it's
that was
very
in the
cool.
midst of our 47 game win streak that's not going to ever be broken.
That's probably not. And Georgia got close.
Georgia
Technically,
got
I'm
close.
kidding. No, because those were regular season wins, wasn't it?
That
And then
was
whenever
all
Georgia a few years
wins.
ago, or
They got
yeah, within Georgia a few years ago, they surpassed that, didn't they? But that
they
was
got
after
a
like postseason,
yeah, that was
I
like
think,
regular season only wins. They didn't include the postseason because they lost in the postseason.
or something like that. So yeah. So, but it still stands though as of now. So
Like
that's cool.
as the win streak it is. The only team that's ever gotten close was '04 USC, and I think they got to 34. That was the last team
Excellent.
to get
Well,
anywhere
that'll.
remotely close to that.
I think y'all's win streak will stand for a long time.
I
Isn't
agree.
that cool? OU football and softball. I'm
Uh,
assuming softball is still standing. That
yep.
probably won't have been
Softball's at like
broken,
70 something too.
which is insane.
Counting,
That's
yeah.
freaking wild. Question number two is when were helmets mandated in college football? Because used to, like, you didn't have to wear helmets. People
Yeah.
did, because all the way from like the late 1800s, but
So are you
you didn't have to.
talking like leather
But what
helmets or like,
leather helmets or like, yeah, people typically did, but like there was a time when they were mandated, like you have to wear them in college football. You
so I
can
would
like,
say like 1907.
it's actually a lot later than I thought. It was
Really?
1939,
Oh, wow.
which is insane. The 50s is I think it's the 50s whenever it became like a harder shell with a
Yeah.
face
Moved
mask or
away from the
something. But
leather.
yeah. And then this one was really interesting, I thought. What team and when was the first introduced alternate uniform in college football?
Interesting. Who was the team and what?
Who was the team? What year? If you can get that, it's bonus
Huh.
points, you know. First alternate uniform.
First alternate uniform. I'm
So
gonna say like 1952,
probably not who you think it is. It might maybe it's very historical.
and it'd be like Harvard or somebody.
That's kind of what I was thinking too, but it was 1921
Really?
and
Wow.
it was Notre Dame. Because
Really?
they have their traditional blue home jerseys, obviously, but they that was when they introduced their green jerseys, like the leprechaun
Huh.
or whatever, a green variant of their uniform.
Well,
So
that's sick.
thought that was very cool. I would not have thought that it was going to be Notre Dame, but yeah,
I
very
wouldn't either.
cool.
Huh.
Yeah.
You
So
learn something new every day.
you do. And that was my 2 minute timeout.
Excellent.
Man.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's football time. And
It's
we are going to weekly episodes starting now. Next week, we'll come back. We're going to preview week one. We are going to talk about week zero and all the fun that we had there. It's full steam ahead
That's
as of
right.
now.
Choo
So
choo.
I cannot wait. Next week, we're coming back. We're going to be talking ball and getting ready for week one. OU plays a week from Friday. It's
Kind of
going to be
lame. It's on a
awesome.
Friday,
It
but
is kind
whatever.
of lame. I'm going to be watching it while I'm
So
running
stupid.
high school band, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
So that's that. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Subscribe to the YouTube, like, comment, do all the things. Go support the videos. TikTok's going to be coming back up and running now that we got football to talk about. I'm going to be giving you my winners, losers, upset alerts, just talking ball on the TikTok. So check that out. Do all the things. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I think that's everything. I think that checks all our boxes now. So
Think so, yeah. Just interact. Anything
interact.
helps.
Yes, do the things, please.
Yeah.
It's time. We're here.
It
Oh,
is.
also check out our Wagon Wheel Sports Pick'ems. Go sign up for that. Me and Ryan's in it. We're gonna be making our picks here on the show as well as in that. The scoreboard up top
Yeah. I
is
will
gonna
not
show
forget
it.
this year.
Yeah, Ryan's not gonna do his best to not forget, and I'm gonna keep
I'm gonna
score up there. So whoever
just
wins the week gets a touchdown, and we're gonna keep score throughout the week and see who wins at the end of the year. And I'm actually gonna keep up with it this time. And yeah,
excellent. Can't wait. Look forward to it. It's gonna be a great season. Enjoy it. These are the good old days.
that's right.
Starting
We are
football.
here. It's gonna speed by to February. We're gonna be like, man, football's gone already again.
I
So
know it's gonna be another long
enjoy
off
it.
season, but for
Don't
now we're here.
don't let people carry
If
you
you
down with
got
playoff and like
don't
enjoy week zero. Enjoy the small
enjoy it.
games of football. Enjoy
Yeah.
action on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday night. Like
Yeah, dude.
watch, be happy, soak up football because you only get it for so many weeks of your life and you don't want to
Hmm.
miss as much as you can. So watch it all.
Absolutely, man. For
All
sure, man.
football is good football.
It absolutely, absolutely.
Well,
Well,
sweet. That's all I got. You got anything else?
I'm good, brother.
All right, then. Well, that is it for this episode of Athletically Speaking.
Thank you.